I think this team knows and wants, or they're hungry for more. You know, we just missed the NCAA tournament, and I think that's our goal, is to get to the NC2A, and I think this team's very capable of that.
Well, you know, trying to adjust to the new rules. We now have the information of playing in this league for a year and what it's going to take, but then also trying to acclimate all of our new guys and faces. And you know, as those new guys bring us a higher level of athleticism, maybe try to play a little bit faster and get our guys, you know, ready for that pace.
You know what? Tradition, something, you know, it's got to be created, you know, through culture over time, and I think that's been the big sell. A lot of these kids we've kept at home. They could have went to a lot of big schools, other places, and have a chance to play in this league and have a chance to put UCF, you know, in that mix. And I think that's something that's been a challenge for a lot of these kids that have chose to come here over some bigger schools to be able to be significant in a place where it hadn't been done.
Well, again, I think always the goal is to get to the NCAA tournament. We need to do as well as we possibly can within our conference, out of conference with some of the teams that we're playing. But we got to play our best basketball throughout, and we have to be healthy, we have to be consistent, and we have to know who we are. Knowing who you are is a wonderful thing. Know your role and be a great teammate. We'll be okay.
I've gotten out of the goal and expectation business, because when you set when you're living on expectations, you get let down a lot. I've moved from the goals and expectations into standards, and I've told our team, here's our standards. Here's what I will not waver on. Here's our principles and our standards of what we want to do every time we get in the game. And then from there, we let the chips fall where they fall. And if we hold true to our standards and we play the right way, and majority of the time we're going to win the game. If you don't play the right way, you're going to come in and get beat, and then we're the ones who are going to say, hey, we beat ourselves. But if we play the right way with the standards that we've set forth and we get beat, we can hold our heads up and say, you know what, we just got beat by a better team.
Took a year off, and then hopefully we win another national championship. So that's what we're aspiring to, you know, but we at UConn, we want to be a great band of brothers. You know, we want to be a tight-knit group, and I think that allows us to win national championships, because there's going to be some ups and downs through every season. But if we can be elite teammates, elite people, and elite basketball players, I think that's going to allow us to win at a high rate. And then hopefully we put ourselves in an opportunity to win a national championship. There's nothing better than walking up that ladder, cutting down the net. So we want to get back to feel that exuberance again.
Well, you got to take it one day at a time. So that being said, our goal is March. It always has been March. We don't talk about what our goals are outside of our locker room, and you know, our guys understand what we need to do. And it starts off with getting better every day, but then it also, you got to win games. You know, it's not just about March, because your seeding is going to give you a better chance in the tournament in March. So you got to have a great preseason as well. So that being said, you got to go back to the day by day. But obviously, playing well in March and trying to make a run towards the championship is really what it's all about. That's what all these kids want.
I think we have a solid foundation. I think we have a good mix of some experience and young guys. Young guys, they got a ton of experience last year. When you talk about, you know, returning 60% of your scoring, 70% of your rebounding. So keep pushing those guys, expanding them, challenging them to give us the best, to compete with passion and be relentless, and then see where that takes us.